Oh, well, thank you. I'm really excited to introduce our 2015 Style Spotters. They're just a really great group. We have a lot of diversity as far as regional, as far as style, so I think you're going to really enjoy seeing their Pinterest boards this morning.
In the past few years that people are looking more to the Style Spotters as a way to sort of determine where they're going to go and what they're going to see, because they see it on social media, it's exciting to them, and they realize they have to come to the showroom and see it for themselves.
All of a sudden, again, if you've been style spotted, the consumer can say, oh, look at that, that's different. The design leaders of this community say this is unique and special.
I have to say I wanted my pins to be really beautiful and I wanted to pick the top things, but what I think this time everybody wasn't so competitive because we all kind of had a different genre that was our style, so I think we all complemented each other really well.
I think a trend is that wood, those warm woods, I think I saw a lot of, and what I love about it is my story that I'm slotting for is for the young, sophisticated urbanite who lives in a small space but doesn't have a whole lot of architectural detail, and I love anything that's like a Swiss Army knife. So that piece is a floating console. It can be hung high and made into a mantle, or it can be the resting place for a TV, or you can hang it lower and put some stools underneath and it's a bar.
The Century table had a brass insert that was a feminine touch, yet it was the most beautiful wood table, and you could take out leaves and telescope it down to a smaller table.
It's very interesting to follow that hashtag, and it's a great way to see what everyone else is doing because you don't really get a chance to walk around during market. So for the first time, really, I mean, before social media, there was no way to really see what all your competitors and colleagues were doing, and now you can.
I think from the aspect of the designer or the retailer or the consumer that isn't able to come to High Point, it also is a great vehicle for them to get to see what's hot and going on right now in real time as it's happening.
Each Style Spotter is now going to lead a tour, a private VIP kind of behind the scenes tour of some of their favorite showrooms.
Good. So you learned about what's hot, what's new? I heard you're a modern contemporary.
I am, but the interesting thing is I'm kind of taking you to a traditional, one of the places we're going is a bit traditional.
You'll see amazing leather products. This is a new square tufted back frame for us in the leather. In this room we were talking about all the tones and tenors of blue. Little treatments like this bridal banding treatment on the back of this leather chair. Again, just small details that really define impeccable tailoring.
But I feel like I saw more of market as a style spotter this year because I forced myself to really try to get into some showrooms I had never been into, some off the beaten path, and I think that it gave me just a broader perspective of what's going on today and helped me kind of shift my view on what's going to happen in the future in terms of home furnishings and design.
Yeah, well, I picked these places because they are showrooms that designers can get available product at, little small intros. Like at Oli, they can get one piece if they want to, and I also picked them because they're really interesting in two different ways. Oli is very subtle. It's got a lot of craftsmanship, and but it's also really dynamic. There's a lot of texture. There's a lot of design details. And then Julian Chichester is at the other end of the spectrum. It's bright, colorful. It's really sort of exciting. So I picked them because they're really close to each other, but they're two completely different showrooms, and so and also very sort of designer friendly stylistically. So. I really love both showrooms a lot, and I just kind of wanted to introduce new designers to these spaces. So. Do you sell it mostly to retailers or mostly to designers?
Mostly to designers, yeah. Yeah. Julian Chichester is really a to the trade brand. It's hard for most retail clients to get it because there are so many different decisions that have to be made about it. The price points are typically can be higher at a retail level than they would be for a designer. So
well, and I think it's design. I mean, it pulls at designer's heartstrings. I mean,
correct.
The general.